Hello Plusers, welcome to this new video. In this video we are going to record the team of Uplanet, an organization based in Malaga. They are basically working in Erasmus Plus, but they will also tell us what other excited projects that they are doing.
My name is Matías. I'm treasurer and project manager in Uplanet organization. I studied mechanical engineering before in Sevilla, and after I start working in engineering consulting. Now I'm working abroad in Algeria like operation manager in a desalination plant. I try to help as much as possible to this organization to grow up and to do amazing projects, even in international cooperation and also in Erasmus Plus.
Hello everyone, I am Pablo. I am president and co-founder of Uplanet. I work in international cooperation. Also at the same time, I'm working with Uplanet team in Erasmus Plus and in international cooperation. We are working in Uganda, where I have been living 1 year and a half. And in Erasmus Plus, that we already developed some projects.
I think this organization is very special because despite that doing Erasmus Plus projects and youth exchanges, right now they will tell us a bit more about what they are doing. They are also working in Uganda, in Mauritania, in international cooperation. As you saw, both of them, they studied that. So I would like to know, guys, explain to the people that are watching to us, what are you doing right now? What are the current projects that you are having right now, both in Erasmus Plus and also in international cooperation field, please?
In Erasmus Plus, we are developing projects in Andalusia. We are developing projects in Malaga, in Granada, in Cordoba. We work in different fields. Especially we are working in climate change, also in rural areas. Also we are working in self-confidence. We already developed 5 projects. We also cooperate with other associations around Europe, sending people and creating the projects.
Uplanet is particularly a very special organization because time ago, Pablo and me and another friend, Juan, we found it together, and since then we've been working together within the Erasmus Plus field, implementing different projects. Actually, right now we are in the 3rd project we implement together, Young, Wild and Free. I would like to know more about the story of Uplanet because all of this started with a call between friends some 5 years ago, and right now it has grown a lot. We are doing many projects. We had implemented already 5 projects, all in Erasmus Plus, different projects in Uganda, different projects in Mauritania that are on the way. So I would like to know what's the story, how we ended up here. Tell us a bit about it, please.
Uplanet started with you. You created Uplanet, but we had running a long time and long period working very hard to bring this kind of project here. Jesus was my first roommate. in the Erasmus Plus program, so we can say that the Erasmus Plus program can create this kind of organization and can do this kind of good things in the world. After I made the International Cooperation Master in Malaga, and because of the practices, the mandatory practices that I had to do, I came with Pablo to Uganda. So from there, we started the International Cooperation Project in Uganda, that we are now developing 4 different projects in construction, clinic construction, school construction, ambulance, medical equipment supplement. And now in Mauritania we are trying to do some projects for water and for agriculture. So that is a fast history of Uplanet that we are doing in international cooperation.
We are working in Africa, in Uganda and Mauritania, in international cooperation. We are supplying the different organizations there in different fields, in education, in health. Also, we are working with them in desalination of the water. We already developed more than 10 projects. We are working also in agriculture. We are going to develop more projects related with desalination of water and with agriculture in Mauritania. And then in Uganda, we are continue working in clean energy with solar panels, a system who can provide a school, boarding school too, for clean energy.
Well, I think it's very top that what started just to be a Erasmus Plus project to create some youth exchanges, a project within friends, became something so big and so important that are changing the life of communities, not just in Europe but also in Africa, in countries like Uganda and Mauritania. It's so nice. I think I have a special love for Uplanet since we found it some years ago, and it's so nice to see how it's been growing and guys, the work that you are doing is really amazing. I've been talking also with other co-workers in the field, and each time that we saw that, okay, we are doing Erasmus Plus, we are doing Erasmus Youth Exchanges, training courses, etc. That's something that most of the people within the field know how to do. But the level that you add of, okay, we are not just going to do European cooperation, we are going to jump and we are going to make a next level into Uganda, into Mauritania, and change lives there. I think it's amazing. Very, very good job. Very good job. I think maybe we can also talk a bit about what's next, no? We've been talking that we are doing projects in Uganda, Mauritania, Erasmus Plus, Youth Exchanges. So what are the guidelines? What is coming right now for the future? We are in 2024. What are the ideas? What is the next expansion, the next steps for Uplanet?
Thank you for the question, because we are looking forward. We want to make grow the organization, make it bigger, and create opportunities for the people to grow themselves, especially in Erasmus Plus. In Erasmus Plus, we are working now in a community of Erasmus organizations. We want to create a space for them to improve their work and have a network to help them to develop the projects and talk about the questions that they have and how national agency can help us and also create the community. Also, talking about Erasmus Plus, we want to expand our activities. We want to create bigger projects, and we want to do it in Andalusia with our people and with our young people, because I think it's really important. We think it's really important to give them the opportunity to especially improve the English, because we are in an international world. Also, I think it's important to give them the skills to develop themselves, so we are working on that.
In international cooperation, we are working in different ways. First of all, I think we are working very hard to have a lot of agreements with different universities or different public administration in order to grow up, to reach more beneficiaries and more participants, more volunteers and more professionals in this field. For example, we had from yesterday we had an agreement with the university from Canada. We had before from Cordoba, Malaga and Sevilla, and we are working with the government of Mauritania to have an agreement to the water and hydraulic resources ministry to have an agreement with them. So we are working in this way to grow up, and with our public administration we are waiting for the resolution of the registration in the international national development cooperation agency in Spain. So we are waiting as well for the resolution of the public utility declaration. With that, we will available to have more donors, more grants, in order to help the people that we are helping in Africa. In this case, in Uganda and Mauritania, but probably in the future, more countries.
In Uganda, we have been living 1 year and a half. We have been living with the people. We saw what is happening there. We were in rural areas. We think it's really important to help them to improve their quality of life, because here in Western countries, we think that the world is working different. Then when you live there, you see how difficult is life, how nice is the people, because they are more community than us. Here in European Union, the people is more individual. And in Africa, you can see that the people is working in community, they help themselves. And for us, it's an example of how to create a community and to be part of it. Also in Mauritania, we are too happy because we are taking water from the desert. So we are bringing water to the people that they cannot provide by themselves. We have the only garden that exists in 100 kilometers around, and we are growing different stuff like pepper, tomatoes, onions. So with this project, we want to reach their diet, because they just eat few different kind of meat, and we think also it's really important. We are working with an organization, Human Cop, and they are working with them. Like 3 years ago, they started. They are supporting the health system, and we are working with them on it. And we think are going to come bigger projects, and we can reach more people and give them the opportunity to improve their quality of life.
We try to work always with the local people, with a local organization as well, but always with another Spanish partner at the moment. For example, in Mauritania, we are working with Human Cop, that's an organization that is coming from Madrid. But in Uganda, we are working as well with two different organizations. With Rafiki Africa, is coming from Valencia. So we are giving them supporting in the identification of the problem, management of the grants of the project, and they give us the support and the structure on site. As well, we are working in Kampala with another organization. The name is NASO, and they have an hospital there, and we are working with them to supply some medical equipment. So our way to work is not alone. We believe that working with another organization and work with the local people is the best way, and is the only way to arrive to the success of the project.
Yes, about the Erasmus Plus project, for us it's a pleasure to develop it because our experience is really good. Always the participants write us, like 2 years ago we had a project and we received an audio of one of the participants. Hello, Anna. And that audio was amazing because sometimes we receive those audios or text, they tell us that we changed their life. For us, it was what it happened to our life. We met in Erasmus Plus environment, and now we are changing the life of people doing Erasmus. So we are too proud of what we are doing, and we do it in team. We are not alone. Now in Uplanet we are 6 people, and we think we can continue growing. Also, I would like to thank the founders, Malaga Town Hall, Sevilla Town Hall and La Rinconada Town Hall for provide us resources to change the lives of the people in Uganda and Mauritania, and also to European Union to give us the opportunity of connect with people from other side, European countries, but also Armenia, Turkey, and other countries around the European communities.
Well, I think that we can take a great example of what Uplanet is doing. Like, I think your example is very, very inspiring, and for sure many people that is watching to us right now and that they're planning to start projects, or maybe they are already planning projects, can get inspired of what you are doing and how you are getting resources to change the lives of people. Here in Pilars, in which of course you are part of the community, we believe in changing the life of the youth and young people, and you are doing a huge step into that. So well done, and everybody who is watching to us, like, take the example of them, what they are doing and how they are gathering resources, identifying also needs of what needs to be changed, and executing to sort it out. I would like also to tell you that you can follow them on social media. They upload mainly content in Spanish, and I think it's very, very cool to see what they are doing in face to face.
I would like to say thank you to Places, because I think it's a good opportunity to create a community of Erasmus associations that can help us to make bigger projects and better projects. So thank you very much, Jesus, and thank you very much, Places.
For example, international cooperation is a formula that is working in this way. In Erasmus Plus program, we have not that. So thank you very much, Jesus, to push this kind of initiative. I think that your idea and your motivation is gonna resolve a lot of problems that we had in our organization. I think that is gonna to create a community of professionals going to help more, and we have helped to our organization to reach more young people, and I think that is gonna be amazing for our country and also for the European Union.
Well, thank you very much, guys. Yes, the main idea is to help the job. You know that we are, all of us, working within the Erasmus Plus field, creating youth exchanges and stuff. There is no competence between organizations. There should be actually more cooperation, helping each other out. We are right now developing different initiatives in which for sure you are part, and for sure the community will get to know soon. It's super nice to have people like you that are always willing to contribute and that are putting a lot of enthusiasm and energy into the ideas and into the projects, and that believe what we are doing. So thank you very much, guys. As I'm saying, you can follow them on social media, Uplanet, and you can also subscribe to the channel in order to keep watching the next content that we are going to create. So thank you very much, Plasers, and let's say bye to them till the next video.
Bye.
Bye bye.